Kia ora, gorgeous humans. Happy day. And I'm just jumping in again here to chat to you about 5 things you can do right now to increase the joy in your everyday life. So these are some of the what we call basics in terms of well-being. But really keeping those in mind and adding those and paying attention to those in your everyday life and how much attention you give those 5 aspects I'm about to share with you really increases the amount of joy you experience in everyday life. And the reason for that is when we feel good, when we have a great sense of well-being, we immediately have increased our ability to even just experience joy. And this will become a little bit clearer as I run through the next 5 points. So here we go. Thing number one that will increase your ability to experience joy in your everyday: sleep. Sleep. Sleep is the number one thing that nourishes our body, helps us replenish and regenerate from the day before. In fact, when we sleep, that's when most of our body does the repair work. So if you've hurt yourself the day before, it's actually during the sleep time that our body is regenerating because all other body functions are shut down. So sleep is a massive thing. If you are a parent and you remember those first few weeks after your children were born, and you might remember how cranky either one of you was because of the lack of sleep. And yeah, then that's all I need to say, right? We all know that sleep is really important, and having regular sleep and a decent periods of sleep in the evening or throughout the night really increase your ability to experience joy. No brainer. Okay. Number 2, fresh air. So I'm standing here in front of my window at home, and I'm very blessed to live here. However, fresh air is one of those things that a lot of us really underestimate. Our ability to breathe clean air and breathe through deeply. It immediately calms down our nervous system, because only when you are safe, you are able to breathe through deeply. So breathing in deeply, breathing in fresh air, and not just going from your car to the office, but really taking the time to spend some time outside, to take in that fresh air, that moving air. It really revitalizes us and makes us feel more alive. And besides that, obviously, breathing is a general benefit to us staying alive. It also really calms our nervous system. So the third thing I want to share with you is sunlight. Sunlight, through sunlight, we get vitamin D3, which is used in many of our body processes. However, sunlight just really increases your mood. Consider that probably most of you know that in summer, all of us seem a bit happier, right? A bit jollier. And the reason for that is because there's just so much sunlight and all of us are getting enough sunlight. And so a lot of us can also get the winter blues because there's just a little bit less. So really pay attention to how much time you actually spend outside in the sunlight. For me personally, I find the best time is really early in the morning and in the afternoon outside of the burn times, especially here in New Zealand. But yeah, get out into that sunshine. And it is so beautiful, and it will make you feel so glorious and so much more joyful, regardless of kind of what's happening in your life right now. So, number 4, movement. Moving our bodies. When we don't move our bodies, we become sluggish. Our whole nervous system, so everything starts to slow down. And movement really is life. Movement is joy. The more you can move your body, the better you will feel, and the better your body will feel, and that will immediately add to your joy in your everyday life. And number 5, which is something that I've been speaking about quite a lot in these last few weeks, is you time. Really finding some time for yourself to just unwind, just be with yourself, whether it's reading a book or literally just lying on your bed or on your couch or on the floor or at the beach or wherever it may be. But just really allowing yourself some time for just you and nourishing yourself and just being with yourself. We spend so much time rushing back and forth from one place to the other, doing meetings, conferences, having to do tasks, cooking dinner, cleaning the house, going back to work, all those kind of things. but just making some time for yourself, and even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes a day, is going to have a huge impact on how much you can experience joy and how you experience joy in your everyday life. So just to recap, the 5 things that you can bring more of into your everyday life right now to increase the amount of joy in your everyday life: sleep, fresh air, sunlight, movement, and you time. I'm sending you lots of love. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this video, any experiences that you may have. If you want to get in touch with me, just DM me, send me an email, give me a call, and I'm always happy to chat. Sending lots of love.